Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am running with my co-caster once again. How you doing, Nino?
I'm doing great, MK. We are back at Dark Carney Remix, as are all of the matches here at the King's Infernus Cup for this round of playoffs. We've got Boys in the Favela versus Bot, and this is a really interesting matchup for me because we kind of got two teams who haven't made much noise in 2024, at least until now, because they have both broken back onto the scene in a big way with great performances in the KIC, and now they face off against each other.
Yes, they sure do. Here it is going to be. You're absolutely right. They've played each other before. If I go back to do a lot of history, I know that Purple, Bravo, David played together before in the past. I believe Acer, many different team names that I don't even know where to start naming them now, but we're not hesitating. We're going right into it, and it is going to be Favela first with Survivor. Opening attack, Smoker, Hunter, Boomer, Charger.
I hear a charger.
All right, they send it. Classic spawn in over on top of the billboard. Charger landing, taking him way far away. Not finding anything to run into, though. 1.4% hit.
Hey, look out!
Boys in the Favela off to a good start. Tank at 73%. Got a few more hits before they reach it. Next up is the underpass.
Yeah, one thing about these late tanks now, I wonder how far back the team Favela is going to go. We saw a lot of safe room tanks ran all the way back, making Chapter 1 very long. There's a chance we could see it again, but right now we're going to see another attack. Tri-cap with the spit, no charger. There is also no boomer. The survivors are a little bit separated, but not quite sure. Okay, one's really in the far behind now. They're going to go for him. The jockey lands, the hunter covers, and the smoker gets cleared, and this is going to be big damage on to caution. Hiding underneath the bridge.
And the smoke pulling from the opposite end as well. This is a massive hit. Not only making up for that first hit, but way outdoing anything they could have expected there. 83.7% after that one. And that was quite the interesting hit as well. Bot able to come up big on that one in a pretty unexpected way.
Yeah, that was a big damage. They will definitely take that. They're going to have a 2-2, but a good 2-2 charge. They're not going to find a target. They'll get the pound spit. A good spit, too. It'll do a little bit damage on the coach, and that'll be now 3 hits in the books now, and they have averaging a little bit more than 7% per hit, and that's pretty darn good, I would say, especially since there's green pings going on. And that's another thing that's questionable. Look at the pings. We got to do some math to see if this adds up to even. I don't even know.
Yeah, I think they did the automatic ping balance, but then maybe one player, his connection has dropped a little bit, it seems like. But the boom will come out, lands onto one jockey, carries Hydro down, resets him, and keeping him trapped in the side room with the smoker, ripping away, and the instant smoke. Oh my god, it takes so long for that jockey to get cleared. The CI is still wrapping around. They are not going to set off the car alarm, but that's about the only good thing that Favela can say at this point so far in this chapter, really.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage. They get another hit almost in the same area. I do believe they'll be able to take the choke now, so they're not going to get reset here, which would have been devastating for the survivors after taking such big damage. That is now, I believe, 4 infected attacks and almost 10% now, upping the average a little bit more after that attack.
Yeah, I mean, the hits have just been insane. Not just getting the reset, but getting a ton of damage on top of it. Not what you see every day in terms of value. They are chilling at the playground for the time being, trying to get Bot to hit them, and they will. Charge drops over, going to collide with the pole. Nice heat on the Hunter. Smoker gets cut, and that hit will be very minimal damage. Finally, Favela, after that first hit, gets another good one. And the tank is going to be in, and they are going to walk it forward.
Yeah, they're going to play it aggressive. They took too much damage now. They've already lost 40% even. I don't think they can really afford to run back.
Yeah.
But this tank going, I thought he was going to go all the way up the hill. That would have been very, very risky. Very, very, very risky, in my opinion.
Okay. The boom sack. Car getting knocked a little bit forward. Should be pretty tough to get too much with that car, at least where the survivors are now. There's no telling how they'll be able to play off that once the SIs come into the mix.
The patience, though, they are definitely going to fight it here. There's no way they go back now. No, they're committing to fighting. I thought there would have been a chance, but definitely not going to happen now. They have to take it here. And I think Acer is just going to let Hydro bleed. I think that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't let it happen a little bit more. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize Mando was trying to get in.
Oh.
Sorry, Mando. I didn't realize. I apologize, brother. We got him in here, but all right, this is gonna be. They're gonna just run forward here, no? They might make it to the safe room.
No way. The tank is going to be hunting them down. They got a set of pills left. Charger, Jockey, Hunter. You can see the Hunter spawned in. He hasn't made any noise yet. Now he has. The tank is still trying to run them down. He's been hit down, but not too much. And now they got to go through the incline. They are going to hold it here on top of this rock. Can't get the first hit, but there's the hunt. Should be able to get a couple with that. 1-2 rock punch right there. After he already got a punch. And down goes Sloppy. Charger, Jockey, easy hits across the board, lining up. Charger just going to get one smack in there. Tank does go down, though. The damage is already done, but once they pick up Sloppy, I mean, I think that went as well as Favela could have hoped for.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Yeah, they do lose. They had 60%. They lose 40% to the tank, but they don't have to run through the map again. So, I mean, they didn't have to worry about the car. They lose a lot of bonus, but they will make the safe room with some bonus, and they have a pretty, not a big damaging hit with a retro attack with the spit. They're going to try to set the car alarm off, which I don't think anybody's going to shoot it until they back up far enough. Yep. And look at Hydro at 1 HP is going to allow that spawn to come back in rotation.
Yeah, making sure to clear all those commons. Would hate to get a scratch on him and down him right out there.
I'm not lying.
He's just going to keep walking it forward.
Everybody inside. I'm hurt too bad to go.
This will definitely allow for another capper. It's going to be the Jockey. 3-1. Hunter goes ahead and spawns in behind the tour bus. Going in tandem with the Jockey. Nice scratch. Hunter ricochets through. Connects back onto Ellis. Down to Ellis. Another scratch to down Coach. And they are going to get wiped. 179 bonus into the void as well as 3 distance. Beautiful final hit out of bot to finish the job.
Yeah, I did not expect that coming, but they managed to get the wipe. And that is a huge factor. Now Team Bot is going to be poised to get quite a commanding lead here. If they could survive with some points. No, this is usually a high chapter score map. But due to the late tank and a lot of damage, it caused the survivors to kind of think on the fly. And it didn't work in their favor this time. But see what they can do with Infected. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter once again now opening attack.
Oh, good.
Okay. Again, we got the Charger on top of the billboard. Hunter off by that white van. Ooh, awkward hop, and then we'll immediately clear that. Smoke charge, not going to work. Boom. We'll try to hop in for scratches. Going to get one on David. Or we're going to proxy David at least. Smoker for a bit, but pretty similar first hits. They played out differently, but the end result pretty similar.
I do think this is also Bot's best lineup. I'm not quite sure if that is 100% sure, but I think it's definitely close to it. Maybe Trump might be in there for one of the players, not sure, but either way, this is what they got. And now they're coming up on the underpass choke point. And last time we seen this, Bot did a lot of damage onto the Favela boys with this attack, so they're looking to take this cautiously. The only thing is that I think the Infected now have a little bit better spawn rotation, not having the Smoker in there as it was on the other side, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to have the Charger instead. Bot taking it slow, understandably so. Hunter is spawned in. Jockey from behind. They do send it in. A little awkward entry for the Jockey. Gets M2'd away, but the other two do land. Jockey in the mix as well. Okay. Still will be a decent hit for sure.
Yes, it was. I mean, that got it down to 90%, so that now makes both hits averaging about 5% per hit. And if we go to the other side, Team Bot was at 7% after the next hit goes in, but Team Bot's a little bit quicker, and they get through the pool out into the open area of the motel. And it looks like they're probably going to have to hit around this choke point without the spit, but Team Bot's going to take this cautiously and make sure all the zombies are dead before they start advancing forward.
That's right. We are going to have the 3-1 with the boom. Saw how much chaos there was. The last hit here on the other side. Bot they take it so cautiously. The Hunter spawns in, trying to get onto Rochelle. Rolling caps, Charger in an awkward spot. And now Bot, the one boom did land, so I have those CIs running through, but they should be able to get through this choke relatively easy. Head out to the playground if they want. Or what do you think? Do they just send in the tank?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Bot's going to do. I mean, I think they could... I'm a little shocked that they're actually going to wait. Actually, no, this is a good play. This is actually a good play. They don't want no commons when they spawn this tank because they're healthy enough to run back, and there's a good chance we might see that come into play. They're going to go for damage really quicker. Jockey comes up. Hunter, no DP. The Charger gets melted. The Hunter will land, but the spit will not spread onto Rochelle, so it's only 1 damage coming out from that hit because the Hunter got cleared right. Actually, there was a little bit more. Some commons, I think, got some damage in there and all. Maybe a Jockey scratch or 2, getting down to 86.8, but Bot's going to retreat. They're healthy enough to do this, and I think it's the right play. And first tank of the game for Favela Boyz. In NA's finest himself, it is discreet. And hashtag discreet was not the problem. Throwing it out there.
Smoker going for the alarm card. Not going to be able to lock that in. Bot has slowed it down, though. It doesn't look like they're going to run it all the way back, at least not from where they're positioned right now. One boom catching David. They are starting to walk it back a little bit further.
Yep. We'll give him some rage for this, though. Remember, running back gives the tank a little bit of free rage for seconds. And if they keep moving, it's pretty much infinite rage until they get back to a certain point, as we're seeing right now. Tank kills a smoker. He not even going for the hatchback, which is interesting. He's still first pass and all, 65%, but looks like he doesn't want to play any chances while that zombie is flying in the sky. And he has the car. I think he'll be able to get this one in, and Bot's going to go all the way to the safe room, and more zombies flying in the sky.
Someone gave him some flubber. Yeah.
They're trying to keep LOS too, huh?
Right. Hey, where are you going, survivors? I see y'all. Okay, so discreet still, like you say, he's got plenty of frustration here. He is going to go second pass, but, you know, still plenty to work with. Has plenty of time to hit in the car. Now, an interesting song and dance here is once Discreet starts hitting this car in, if he hits it again, maybe he hits it over them, then Bot maybe just runs it forward. And there it is. Now the question is, are they going to run it forward? It looks like they're trying to get away from that car. But the rest of the spawns are in. Jockey, ooh, Charger will land. Hunter as well. Jockey on the follow-up. The double caps. Smacks Rochelle far away, though, and that really should be it for Discreet. Never mind, the rock into the corner. Knocks him right out. Whoa, okay, was I wrong on that one? Getting 3 more hits out of that. 47% bonus left, 3 sets of pills.
Actually, they do more damage than Team Bot's tank did. That's over 40%. They were at 88%. They go down to 45, so it's more than 40%. 43 to be exact. And they got to go through the whole map again, which would be beneficial for Favela Boyz, but they do still have a bonus, and they have a chance to take a pretty good point delta as long as Team Bot can stay clean. But it looks like Favela is just going to retreat and hit right at the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Rochelle having some movement issues, but she recovers there with the rest of the squad. Does look like Favela going for an aggressive hit here. Of course, they have all their SIs ready. Why not go ahead and send it here? Smoker, Charger, Jockey, Spitter ready to go. Smoker behind the tree. The rest aiming to rocket in from above. They're holding for now. Get the split. 2 through the pool area. Charge, unfortunately, going to miss that lineup with the smoke, but we'll get 2 smacks on the follow-up. Drops him below 40%, but bot continues forward.
Purple has to eat a little pills. They do lose about 80% or 80 points of the bonus there. And now they are just going to try to hold W, get forward, and get out into the open so the infected cannot make a play on that car alarm. And actually, never mind, he punched that, so there is no car alarm. And I take my words back. I forgot that he punched that. But bot taking their time here. No, they didn't go very quickly. Now they're separated. Oh, what a ski coming out by Bravo. Jockey finds a boom guy. Takes a little while to get cleared up. Bravo's going to have to eat his pills. But oh, what a shutdown on the Sloppy Wolf. And no, I just realized we didn't do a roster rundown. And for Team Bot, we got Purple, Acer, Bravo, and David. Why do you take away Favela?
For the boys in the favela, we got Discreet, Sloppy Wolf, Hydro, and Caution.
Both teams holding NA members, just throwing it out there.
Yep.
And actually, Team Favela has some Australian members and some EU members, so they come from all over the world for their team.
Yeah.
Even Sloppy Wolf coming from down south, but they're going to land. Oh, it's a double charge! What a hit, and an end cap onto David, and all his bonus is gone now.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, it's interesting because the boys in the favela struggled so much more on the early game for their survivor play, but the pushing forward on the tank worked out so well for them, and they find themselves pushing bot into the exact same scenario that they were forced into, with bot having excellent survivor play early on. So, interesting scenario there. Strategization difference working out quite well for the boys in favela. I do wonder how well this hit is going to play out though, because we just got the boom, smoker pull from one end, jockey from the other. Everything gets cleared up. They will be able to make it into the safe room, preserve that bonus. They will be in the lead after chapter 1.
Not by much. It'll be 564 to 397, and we know how low these maps are, not worth that much and all that we talked about, so that might be a little bit more than it would seem, but it is only one map, and we still got a couple more to go.
Chapter 2. Especially with the early tanks that we have been seeing, Chapter 2 has been absolutely chaotic and ridiculous. Interested to see what tank percentage we're headed into this time around. 84%. Okay,
Ooh.
Jinxing it a little bit there, but
Oh my gosh.
I
don't know if you can get much later.
Right, yeah. Okay, waiting for one more ready up, and there it is. Bot starting off on the survivors this time around. 2-2 Hunter Jockey waiting for them. They will be patient out of the safe room. Not going to immediately gun it forward. Jockey spawns in from behind. Not too many places for these SIs to spawn in. I think survivors have a pretty good idea, even if they didn't spawn, where they're going to be coming from. But, of course, a couple of different angles. Getting a little bit of chip. Jockey 121, not able to skeet the Hunter. That will be the hunt. Skeet, Jockey on the head, extending it a bit. They sack into the quad as well.
And they died at the door, so that means all the spawn timers will start clicking before they leave. They're already at 13 seconds. That's pretty much the best you could do as far as with the attack they got there now, in my opinion, due to the high-tier teams that we got. Almost 3% with the 2-2. Not bad, and they're already getting their spawns up due to the spit block, too. Not even out in the open yet.
Doesn't matter too much here with the table, but I'm always interested to see. I love this aggressive hit, though, Smoker Pull. Oh, they send in that quad. Not able to find too much value off of that. Smoker, Charger, die last. Charger trying to get out of there. They're going to try to hunt him down. He does get out of there. And look at that. Yeah, I love it. Bot just doesn't even want to deal with the table. They've got plenty of time. No spawns ready. And they just run it through the concessions and press forward.
Shout out to Stickle Plut, giving you a shout out now.
Hey! Sickle Plut, welcome in.
Now they got another 2-2 here now, but they're gonna have a charger and a jockey. There's nothing really to solidify the spit here. I mean, the jockey's probably gonna be the distraction. Charger will rock. It does. Charger will miss. Jockey dice. It's another quad attempt that they're gonna go for. So this would be 2 quad attempts coming out from Favela. And after 3 hits, including 1 quad try, they have taken less than 5% off of bot.
Yeah.
Other than tank fights, bot looks pretty good.
Yeah, they have been looking so solid so far in this match. Excited to see what they can do on the SI side, but we got to focus on this round for the time being. They do have this open area into the kitty land. The quad is ready to roll, and yeah, they're spawning in, ready to go. Of course, there is the kind of awning hit further on that they can do, but I like this. Hitting from both angles. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and try to pincer him. Jockey should get cleared there. Yeah, long travel time for the rest. Rochelle able to clear everything up on the back lines there. Charger does connect for a moment, but look at that. Bot is still so healthy after 2 quads.
2 quad tries, 2 hit, 2 2-2s.
Yeah.
That's what they stand for it. And also, I don't know if you realize that quad attempt, I think the hunter got stuck in the tree. I'm pretty sure he got stuck. He was a little late to the party, but it does happen from time to time. Feels bad when it happens, but it is part of Left 4 Dead. And they're going to go in quickly. They're going to go with the boomer really fast. They're going to spawn the jockey and send the jockey in. Go with the hunter. Hunter lands. Hunter spits successful with Death Spit. And actually, it lands on the backside, so that'll be hit number 5. And 13% damage is all they have taken.
It's kind of crazy that they've gotten so many hits in. It feels like we have barely even started Chapter 2, and they're already 3/4 of the way through. They are desperately trying to get up for this choke point here as they walk inside of this building, and bot will slow it down, give them some room. It's actually not going to be the quad this time. 3-1 with Boom. Goes top the Boom in, dies first. Everything dealt with except for that Smoker. You know, Smoker not going to deal too much damage there. 83.6% left. With them bringing in the tank, they are looking so good. But can they turn around the tank play? First chapter was a little bit rough for them. Let's see if they can't carry a lot of this bonus into the next round.
Yeah, it will be the second tank of the game for Favela Boys, and or Boys in the Favela, I mean, and it will be in the hands of Caution. Caution's going to take the time to bring this dumpster in play because I don't believe there's going to be any other one he's going to have time to go get without the survivors being able to get to a more advantageous spot where they can't use it. He can't use it, so this is the only one he's going to have now, and he can't get behind it. Look at him, he's struggling here.
Oh, ooh. In the meantime, they send a hit in. The charge actually lands, but they will be able to clear it mid-flight. So
nice triple boom, but I think they should clean that up. It shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Right.
First pass, 15% frustration. He's getting free rage right now. It'll only lose about 20 HP when he's getting shot. Not terrible, but I don't think he wants to play long. Dumpster coming in now. Take it away.
He is going to continue hitting that dumpster forward. Good first hit, but look at Bot playing around with the poles, making sure to block out any dumpster hits. Smoker, so close. They will not keep going for that dumpster. Just going to be letting the Jock rip away with the rock as well added on. One more smack to finish off Brubs there. Charger dropping in, trying to find David. He wasn't looking forward on it, but he is able to easily sidestep that. In the meantime, the grind out onto Brubs. But the thing is, he is out of SIs to help out. They're sending in even the Smoker for some scratches to help out. Caution will get the grind out, brings it down to 3 survivors. But I gotta say, MK, this looks like the rare scenario to me where having 3 survivors is going to be all right. They've got 462 bonus left. Obviously, it's a horrible situation whenever you lose one of your survivors entirely, but I think they'll be able to make the most of this here.
Yeah, they're going to sack to a quad for sure. I think right now Team Bot needs to press the issue. They need to make sure that they only leave them one more hit after this. And here they go. The jockey will land. Hunter is going to land too. They'll land everything. It's going to get cleaned up. but not fast. And actually, it's going to be a lot of damage, but they will get the proper sack order. They lose a couple of points. I mean, nothing too dramatic there and all, but still great hit coming out from Favela as the common damage still pouring out.
Yeah, exactly. The boomer landing on all of them. And, of course, this is the alley-oop situation here where they not only get the damage, but also sack into the quad. And with only 3 survivors left, Bot is going to do their best. But even if one SI misses, they've got what it takes to finish the job. Smoker will start. They get the clear on that. Hunter Jockey overlapping. This should be okay for Bot. They do get it all cleaned up. Of course, they take some damage for their troubles, but honestly, not that much. About 20 points, less than that, to be real. And 283, 282 will be the lock-in. Only going to get 473. Not going to get the full distance there since Brubs died, but very respectable point line, all things considered. But it is a bit of a far cry from the almost 1,000 bonus that they had before the tank.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw at the end there, but Purple pretty much cleaned up everything there at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, he even shut down the jockey with the M2s to kill everything off. I mean, I think he probably shot 80% of the damage on all the SI there right at the end. I'm like, no lie, solidifying that bonus for their team. Good shutdown. Good job from Purple coming out, but now they're going to have to play Infected, and they need to get a kill on a Survivor to return the favor, or Favela can take over. We'll see what happens. First hit goes in, Jockey's on the side. Jockey gets M2'd, Hunter lands, Spit can't get into the safe room, and they will also sack into a quad as well, and Favela will have to deal with it the same way that they dished it out to Team Bot.
Right. One major question for me is if they wait for the refreshments area, which is honestly where I was expecting to have the hit. You can see Favela has been able to progress quite a bit faster than Bot was. So Bot is just now getting their SIs up, ready to go. Now that tempo is not the situation here, do they go for the table? No. They are going to go through the side room. 2 go in, 2 are still outside. Coach walking forward, pulling back with the jockey. Jockey is dead. On the other end, they've been able to clear, but they do land the charge, and that's going to be some good damage. 2 smackdowns before it gets cleared, and they will be able to save some damage with that quad.
Yeah, decent damage. 2 attacks go in, almost 9% right now. Bot is averaging slightly higher as far as damage output, average per hit, but Favela is just moving through the map much faster than Team Bot did. They already had 3 hits. This would have been the 4th, and this is only going to be their 3rd. So the momentum is definitely favored for Favela as Bot is a little bit more cautious. It did work out so far, but they're going to go in. Putu coming in here. Smoker goes in. Jockey actually latches on. Boomer comes in, gets popped, and they'll have a tri-cap with Spit, what could be for 1 or 2 more hits before tank. I don't really know.
Yeah, of course we have the question of quality versus quantity. They now have a 3-1 hit with Spitter at the alleyway, and this hit is extremely, extremely threatening. So, should be able to find some decent damage here, even though they haven't had as many hits numbers-wise. They should be able to make those hits worth more, but look at the boys in the Favela. They've already pushed so far through here. Ellis gets pulled back. Charger doesn't know where to go. Eventually takes that smoke target. 1, 2 in the Spit, and there is another solid hit from Bot.
And they are stacking on Sloppy Wolf. They get him all the way down to 11 HP. He's going to double up on the pills. They will find another set, so that'll be beneficial for now. But they do go down to 82.7%. They haven't got to the tank yet. They'll have to take another hit. But right now, Bot is definitely doing more damage output onto Favela. But Favela is definitely moving much more faster than Bot, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a trade-off. And honestly, it does look like it's going to come down to the tank once again. Smoker, Hunter, Jockey, Boom. Not the most threatening hit this choke. Jockey gets M2'd. Smoker just going to move away. Very brief Hunter. Minimal damage as they head into the tank. They've got 900 bonus, just about. We'll see how much they survive with. And if they survive with all 4 of their survivors as well.
And this will be the second tank of the game for Team Bot into the hands of David. And him as well is going to bring his toy into play. Probably pop it up onto the rooftop. Uh-oh. Got to be a little careful there, David. You don't want to lose that. You're not going to get another one.
Yeah.
Dark Carnival Remix 2. There, you should be able to pop it up now.
Ooh.
And... Nope.
Awkward.
Okay, now he's going to dig it out the right way. Okay, he's good. He's good. And that will put it in... I mean, it's not a bad spot, but Favela could just push forward if they're smart about this. And have that behind them. And that's exactly what Favela's going to do.
Yeah.
As David takes a very scenic route around the back. And he's still going to go for it. He wants that dumpster. He's thinking about it. No, he's not. Okay, no, he's not. All right, he is in. He's staying on the top. There's a pull for Caution. Caution gets punched. He's cornered. There's another punch into Caution. He's also up top. This is not good for Caution. There goes an in cap. That is a dead survivor. They can no longer save him. The charger will land. The rock will miss. He will drop down, get the corner on the Sloppy Whoop. Another punch goes down. David is down to 1,400 HP. He's going to try to corner Coach, and he dies off before so. And a rolling 2 cap comes in, but they will be able to clean it up, and they're going to return the favor. Caution will die off. What a pullback. And Purple, again, clutching it for his team on the same chapter, but on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say it's almost the exact same bonus. It was like 397 on both sides, but look, Boyz and Favela have been able to go through the Carnival, or the Carousel, before the hit is up, and it's an awkward hit. The Poo 2 is all they've got here. Jockey gets M2'd, Smoker is dealt with, no spit, 353 bonus left, and this is going to be a dub for the Boyz and Favela.
And they're going to gain 80 points in that couple 100-point delta that they were dealt into, and we'll see what that final tally will be. 13-16 bot, and Favela will tally up about... Oh, actually, we have to wait for Caution to die.
Right.
Caution's still alive.
That's how fast they went through. Yeah. It's great. I think we all hear it.
Oh, man. But there it is, 13-16 to 11-39. They're mounting the comeback. They cut into Delta a little bit here now. Good comeback starting.
Yeah, we'll see. They do keep it close. It is close on both sides here as we head into the Tunnel of Love. No real breakaway from either team. I mean, that chapter looked pretty incredibly even. I mean, they were almost mirror images of each other. And now we got the tank at 38%. Interesting. First hit going to be 2-2. Hunter Smoker. See how they try to maneuver this. Tough to make it work. I say, well, I don't know. I'd say easy quad sack, but do they even want the quad? Maybe they just want... Yeah, they're going to go for the Hunt Spit. Send that in first. Spit dies second. And then they send in the Boom Smoke. Get a little bit of spit damage with that as well. Good hit.
Yeah, and they exploit Bravo, taking 20 points of his health away. Pretty respectable on the beginning, and I'm pretty sure that this is a drop tank. No, actually, I don't remember if it is or not.
That's what I was thinking.
This is gonna be a tunnel tank, man. It's gonna come down to Survivor against their SI. You got to win your 1v1s, or you get wiped.
Right.
Definitely advantage for the SI, but they're gonna go here. Jockey and or Hunter in front of the... Oh, what a shutdown! And the charger gets melted in the back. Everybody pulls their own job off. Bravo says no. Purple in the back with Acer shutting it down on that charger. Beautiful clean take. And Bot has came to play, try to put themselves into the semifinals of the winner bracket of King Infernus Cup against Ascendant next week.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, out of the games I've been able to watch, the Boyz in the Favela have just looked so incredibly strong. And so I thought Bot was, don't get me wrong, they're an incredible team, but I thought they might have their work cut out for them a little bit more than they have so far. They're not out of the woods, that's for sure, but they're doing so good in the early games of each chapter on the Survivor side. So impressive. We got the 3-1. Tank is not in yet, but will be shortly. Jockey, Hunter, Smoker, Boom.
Yeah, this is... I don't know now. It's really hard to make the proper call on this. Because you want to hold your support, or do you want to get damage on to soften them up? They have 2 Survivor 5 punches. And the Survivors can use that to their advantage, for sure. That last punch from the Survivor is 1 to 3 HP. It doesn't really count for anything other than that 5% DB. So that'll come into play as well, but it looks like only the Hunter is going to try to grab somebody in the back, but maybe even that might just be an attack from the top. Who knows?
Right.
Really hard to call this since the tank is right at the drop.
Can't quite. Okay. And they do immediately drop. Oh my god. David with the one-shot speed on Discreet. They mop everything up. The double boom is there. But Bot has got their ideal position, of course. They can back it up further here in Dark Carney Remix. It's going to be down to Sloppy Wolf. Going to wait it out. Wait for his SIs to come back up. A little bit of aggression from Bot. Got to be careful with the curve rocks, but Bot gives the tank a wide berth here.
This is risky. Alright, take it away now.
Okay, Sloppy is sending it in. 500 points a chip. Make it, whoa, 800, 1,000. The SIs are in. Jockey is already dead, but Hunter and Charger both connect. 2 smackdowns from the Charge. Gonna be able to keep smacking around these Survivors, but all the SIs are mopped up. Look at the desecration from his tank. Finding hit after hit, spreading the love all around. No Survivors go down. They've got 55% of the bonus left. And they should honestly be pretty set. I mean, the tank did a great job of spreading damage, but they're doing... I mean, they look like they've come out of this with their heads held high, honestly.
Yeah, due to it being a tunnel tank, I agree. No, that was... I mean, there's no matter what you're going to take damage. It's just impossible not to get hit. It's just a fact. They're going to go for a pull forward. It's a poo 2. They're not going to get the pull forward. Jockey's going to die off. Spit's going to delay. Smoker tries to pull him. Spit not going to happen. Boomer walks in the back, gets 1 Survivor, and they'll have to just delay for this death spit. And Rochelle says, no, I'm going to jump through it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, the other 2 wait anyways, so
yeah, exactly.
6.8. 625 left. And if they can get through this next building before spawns get on the roof, they'll be looking pretty good up into the event, as Favela could just sack and get the right spawns if they want.
Exactly.
Actually, it's a
you have
quad.
Yeah.
If they go now, they're not going to have... They're going to go now. They're sending it anyways. Here goes the pull in the back. The Jockey comes in, lands. Charger lands, gets 1 slam. The Hunter gets caught up in the trash cans, unfortunately. And now the Smoker is going to stay alive, but the Charger did die first, so they will get into the Charger. They will have the Smoker for it, but they're going to have a Boomer and Spitter to accompany it. And they get the bonus down to 500, so 625 down to 500. Believe it or not, that did 125 damage because they had to pop pills.
Okay, some good damage. Not the most ideal hit here on the roller coaster, which, I mean, this hit is so paramount, especially at the position that the boys in the Favela find themselves in right now. So much bonus left to tear through. Double boom. And they are looking to press forward through it, but Spit says, hold on.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be the Jockey Charge.
Uh-oh. Here it comes now. Oh, he misses his spawn. Can he get it fast enough? Oh, the Spitter gets picked. And it gets... Oh, he can still try. If he tries, it's a misplay. He's not. He's going to hold it.
Run on the track.
This is amazing for Bot.
If he gets this.
Oh! Yeah!
Oh!
Bot's going to say not even close, but they're going to do that in their heads. They're not going to type it out. They're just going to think it. And they will be able to continue pressing through the roller coasters. Smoker Hunter overhead hops in. Should be a quick clear. Indeed it is. Smoker goes for another try. Not going to work. 424 bonus left. They have been losing incremental amounts of bonus, but they're looking poised to walk in with a good couple hundred here. 1 hit left, maybe 2. We'll see how the button goes. Jockey on the head.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, they almost got that.
Charge!
Oh, he killed him!
He's dead! 1 down, 1 dead. There goes all the bonus. Goodbye. And you know, just because you make it up doesn't mean you make it down. Wow, that was certainly unexpected. Bot just starts getting a little bit ahead of themselves, I feel like, MK.
Yeah, and they lost it all. I mean, there's
All of it.
30 points of DB left, but I don't think they'll walk in with that. The Hunter Jockey and Smoker should be able to get enough damage in to get rid of that. And here they come, and they're actually going to almost land it, but that'll be it for the bonus. It's just a distance game, and they're going to come up 13 points short of the full points, and purple was green health, if I remember seeing it correctly.
Yeah.
And he lost everything.
424 to 0. Just like that. Bot's gonna lock it in, but they're in shambles, not even getting the full distance. Wow, I feel like this has been the story for Bot. They make it so far through the chapter, looking so good, only to lose it there at the end.
All right, and remember, the winner of this match goes on to play Ascendant next week. And that match is going to be a great one as well. Looking forward to see who will it be. Is it going to be Bot or is it going to be Favela? Have to find out by the time this ends now. We'll see.
Be another awkward hit here. The 2-2. Last time we saw them sack to keep the spit in the order. We'll see if that's what Bot wants to do as well. Hunter is spawned in. Smoker as well. Goes through. Gets the pull. Into the spit. Ooh. Okay. They are going to be able to avoid the spit, which will be avoiding the brunt of the damage. Keeps that damage minimized 1.8%.
Yeah, and also just to remember, next week as well, besides also Ascendant playing the winner of this game, we will be having Team GOAT playing off against Ewan, because Ewan getting the revenge on a Corey from RBT7, getting the victory over them. So that's the two matches set for the winner bracket semis, and then it will be the finals of the winner bracket. And then the winner bracket winner will sit on top of the mountain waiting for the loser bracket to battle it out. As the jockey gets shut down, Charger's going to miss. Spit's not going to go into anything. Boomer looking to sack itself from the rear. And Caution is not letting it spawn. There it goes. And he does land. And they kill him off.
Yeah, cool little boom connection there on the tail end. But, I mean, as it stands, Bot is at a standstill here as far as their hits go. Not been able to break in at all. We've got the drop down coming up, and Favela is going to be very healthy for it.
Smoker pull, self clear. I think he was the tank.
Okay.
I think. And I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't know really what the infected are going to do. I think they're going to hold and just commit right away. Or they're going to run back. Are they going to try to jump over the plant?
Really?
Yeah, they're going to take it all the way back.
Whoa, okay. I love this out of the Boyz in the Favela. This is such a great spot to take the tank. The charge will land, get smacked down. But they still got 92% of the bonus left.
And Bravo will have the tank for his team, and it looks like Favela boys are going to fight it in this room as the same as Corey did that one game, and it didn't work out for Corey very well, Noth, we remember. So let's see what happens. Bravo about ready to go in. He has a boomer. This is not good. And he has no choice but to commit with it.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough. Let's see what Bravo can do. About to roll it in. Here he is. Boomer comes out. Boomer gets one. Smoker gets the pull. In the back, it gets cleared. Bravo still trying to get his first corner. He misses his first punch. He misses again! He misses a third time! He finally gets his first punch. He's down to 400 HP and he's dead!
Whoa!
And Bravo got danced on in the corner, and Favela is poised to take a commanding lead. They are in such the driver's seat right now. Poor Bravo. I'm speechless.
Hey, you gotta hand it. I believe that was Coach Hydro. That was insane. Dodging not one, not two, three smacks while being actively cornered by the tank. Okay. We got the 2-2 Jockey Charger. Almost 1,000 bonus left in the hands of the Boyz in the Favela. Of course, we've seen with our own eyes just now how dangerous that roller coaster is, but Bot is going to have to come up massively there or else catch him off guard through here. We do have a close quarters hit, but I mean, they are so far down after that. Charge will miss. Jockey spit, sure, but they avoid most of it. Wow, the boys in Favela looking untouchable right now.
Yeah, and due to where that attack went not being successful, they'll be able to get through this next building pretty quickly. And now they're threatening being able to push into the coaster without spawns being able to be the proper stack order. They need to make sure they have the proper depths coming out here if they want it up, and they need to go very quickly. They got the charge, they got the jockey. Are they just going to save this for the coaster? And it looks like that's what it's going to be. And they are giving Favela a lot of the map and banking everything on this right here, Nah.
Yeah. Yep, and so Boyz and Favela can take as long as they'd like. Just gotta walk it up.
Look out!
Start the event.
Watch out!
We got a lull in the action for the time being, but with the quad at the coaster, certainly gonna heat up here eventually.
Seriously? No.
All right, coaster hit with a quad incoming, Nah. Look where they're set up. I like the smoker spawn. I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if you could do that. To be honest with you, we're gonna find out if you can make it work. In fact, I'll change the camera angle. Oh, you can, and they're gonna go for it. He's gonna land. Oh, he gets the double charge, and he gets the death onto Sloppy Wolf. You can't make this up. How many times have I said that word this week? You can't make it up if you don't see it. The Charger, who was it? David, clutching for his team. Yes, it was David. I didn't know if it was David or Purple. Purple getting his revenge, maybe not, but Caution gets pulled. They get the clear. They still have good bonus, though. They can still win the round, but they will lose Sloppy Wolf.
Yeah, and along with Sloppy Wolf, they go from like 1,000 bonus, like more like 950, 900 bonus to 303. And Rochelle runs through the spit. They're all just going to run through the spit, getting ticked down further. And we've got the second half of this roller coaster still with the charge, with the smoker, and Bot is set up ready to go again. All the momentum in their favor.
Just insane. Oh, they're going to go right away. They're going to push down, no hesitation. They're trying to wait for the jockey, but they're just going to go with 3. The smoker will land. Hunter coming in.
Ooh.
Hunter finds the target, and the jockey lands, and they wipe out. And they'll lose a little bit more points, but we have a close game going into the next map. What is that, 200-some points now? 220? It's crazy.
That is I mean, if there was any spot to do something like that, it would be the roller coaster, of course, but it is still mind-boggling how in the world Bot has won another chapter here. Absolutely absurd. 950 bonus to 0, not even getting full distance. The quad attempt, the charge looked completely caught out in the open, just walking around and dies. But the jockey, the hero jockey, able to find that last target before they can get the clears. Unreal, unreal.
I'll tell you what, we have some entertaining matches this week, man. Some wild stuff going on. We're going to see a tank pretty wide open. It's going to be a 58% or so. I'm pretty expecting to see both sides come out pretty healthy here and just play a tug-of-war battle with this bonus. I don't see either team's getting wiped, but who knows? Here we go live. Opening attack. Hunter, Charger, Boomer, and the Smoker. No Spitter this time. See what the Infected choose to do. Vela Boys on the back end. Bot goes first.
They are on their back foot, but the thing is, even with Bot winning all of these chapters, they are not that far in the lead. Surprisingly enough, they're 224 points in the lead. They've gotten very small advantages each time, so this is still very doable for the boys in the Favela. Tri-Cap goes over, Charger missing. Hunter will get some good damage in, but it's just going to be the Hunter, and that will be just 1.6%, minor damage, as has been the case so far.
Yes, it absolutely is, but this attack shut down, not much, and they'll be able to push. It looks like they should be able to get through the, not quite sure exactly what this building would be called.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find a name on it somewhere. This is a very large, like,
it's like a stables? Yeah, the stables area, yeah. But they actually slow it down. I mean, we've seen teams be able to get through that area so much, but Bot was not able to find the tempo, and so Favela does have this hit ready. 2-2, Hunter Jockey.
Reloading.
Do they stack into the quad with this? Got plenty of time for another hit. Jockey overhead. Will be avoided. Hunter still committing off it. Boom dies first. And then Hunter. And Jockey spit last.
What an unlucky spit spread. It landed on him and spread all the way behind. Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mando, or Monty, for the raid. And Alino to the chat. And right now, Null, I believe they'll be able to get outside without hitting this hallway, which is very beneficial for them because Bot is taking this a lot more cautious. They don't pull the W key as they get double charged into the side there. The Boomer misspawns. The pull forward comes out. Hunter gets skeeted. The Boomer will latch on. I mean, it's cleaned up pretty nicely. The damage is still minimal, but it was a nice charger coming out by Favela.
Yeah, but it's only one piece of the puzzle here. Cool double charge, but the hits, at least those two hits, have been leaving a little bit to be desired, at least for me. Looking a little bit uninspired, and hopefully Favela are not starting to scramble at this point because, you know, they are so close to clinching this. They're definitely not out of this yet. But they are not getting a lot of pre-tank damage in. Going to have another choke here at the barn. Spitter, Hunter, Charger, Jockey. And let's see if they can find some good damage on this one.
Yeah, but Hunter's going to come from the back. I like the Charger and the Jockey together. No, Hunter's repositioning, so it looks like they're going to let him in here. It's a little questionable now. Now you have the Hunter playing with the shotgun player. It looks like Favela doesn't mind it, but that's where they're going to go. Bravo. Can he get the skeet on the Hunter? No, he cannot because they got the distraction for the charge spit. The Hunter will find a target at the end, and that is a textbook distraction hit coming in. Very successful job there by Favela.
Yeah, nice bounce back by them before the tank. Tank is going to be brought in now by Bot. Going to be in the hands of Hydro.
And this could very may be the final tank of this match. I'm not quite sure if they're going to take it to Chapter 5. I really don't know. I know with Bots behind, they'll probably play it, but I doubt that Favela would. It's because I've scrimmed against them a lot, and they really hate playing finales.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I know for a fact that they don't like playing it, but there's in a tournament match, maybe it's a little, or cut matches, it might be different. No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, definitely. But the two dumpsters will get over. This is a really awkward tank, in my opinion, out here wide open in the courtyard. They got this pavilion, which provides good defenses against hittables. Kind of awkward hit trajectory from the SI is a beautiful hit with the dumpsters. Whoa. All right, they've been caught out here. The charge. Okay, it will be sidestep, getting some smacks. Going to be able to get another one onto No. Repositioning here. Smoker pull. Will find the follow-up onto Ellis. Got him in the corner. Charger is still there. Smoke pull. Not going to be able to facilitate additional hit. Long charge over into the corner. 1-2. No. Oh, it does hit Rochelle. Spreads it around. Not able to get the final smack. And that, I mean, honestly, I felt like Hydro did all he could. A lot of damage being output there onto the survivors. You can see very even damage spread. But not able to make the dumpsters hit and not able to get any in caps.
They're going to go quick, though. Pound Spit's going to get Bravo. Bravo will take a little bit more damage as they drop down to 649 bonus. There's one thing to note here, not that they're at 625, that 350 of that 624 is DB now.
Ooh, whoa!
Ellis just ran right into the Jockey.
Okay.
Interesting. Purple did not want the Jockey to be alive. They'll take some more damage. Bonus drops down to 600 even now. And it just goes to prove more and more how important that DB is now, because look at it. Oh, that was close. Ooh. That was very close. The clears are slow now. The damage is tacking up. 516, 515, more damage. I mean, they can get through the kitty land thing. That's the only beneficial part, though. They won't have to take this difficult choke. This is for free, so.
Right. Yeah, this is a difficult choke, and especially in comparison, the rest of the chapter is relatively straightforward. They're right here out in this wide open courtyard area. Bot even has an extra set of pills that they can still use. 80% of the way through, there is this overhead area that can be an effective hit for, you know, rocketing spawns. Double boom comes out, and eventually the hit comes in. Jockey goes in first, then Hunter, and then Charger misses. So just kind of a one by one hit. Doesn't find much value.
No, and they're not going to have a charge for the end either, no. So they're going to have, I believe, a tri-cap with the spit, but it's not going to have the charger included in it. So the 490 and to drop it down lower is going to require a very synchronized tri-cap to land in order to make this clear slow and capitalize on the maximum output of damage that they can get. And Bot is going to slow it down here to make sure there's no commons to take the last hit, which I can't disagree with. I'm going to take this last hit when they're ready now.
Okay, going on.
Bravo goes ahead and pops that last set of pills for some protection. Leading the way. Climbing up the ladder. Kind of baiting it out.
Reload.
Hunter, Jockey, Smoker. With that spit. Hunter from behind. They're so ready for it. They're so ready for it. Yeah, it will be a smoke spit. And Nick runs into it for a bit as well. But, I mean, situation as normal. They walk in, 400 bonus, 392. 94% of the DB is saved. And Boyz and Favela were just never able to break into the DB.
No, and that's the reason why they had that many points for sure. I mean, look at it, almost 400 bonus, a little bit shy of that, and it forces Favela to walk in with 616 health in order to bring this game back to a tie.
The big ask, of course, we do have the finale as well on the table, potentially, but this is an awkward spot that the Boyz and Favela find themselves in. Especially with the courtyard tank, they should be able to get some decent amount of bonus through. 600 points is a pretty big ask, but it is possible.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, it's going to come down to where they choose to fight, or how the tank fight comes out in the field. I mean, if they could make the last tank, whoever has it, pull a Bravo, make Purple pull a Bravo, what he did on Chapter 3, it would definitely be in favor for them. Only getting one hit. Very unfortunate. And then clutching it on that coaster was such a big part. No, it made it seem like the tank did so much damage. Bravo to them. And no pun intended, Bravo, sorry, but either way, the Hunter's going to be pre-spawned on the other side of that little snack hut there. The Smoker looks like he wants to get pulled from the side. Charger's going to rocket in and try to assist. There goes the pull. The Charger misses but gets the fist. And the Death Order is going to be undesirable as well, as Bot will not have a Charger now due to it dying off at the end.
I love just the blatant bait by Sloppy Wolf, just challenging the SIs. Go ahead. My team's got me here. You go ahead and try it, and they do attempt the smoke charge, but like they were projecting it, Boyz and Favela able to mop it up quite easily, 2%, and they've made it through that choke point as well. Now there is another one, like right here. They could also go in the hallway as well, so, and they do just send it in right here, of all places. Jockey able to squeeze right by all the survivors and try to keep caution in the spit for a little bit longer.
I mean, they got a lot of boom survivors. I mean, a lot of common and affected trickling in from behind here, but it's going to be not much of an issue. As long as they just keep holding W and shoot behind them, nothing's going to spawn in the front. And due to this hit being so wide open, it's going to be really difficult to do damage. They're scrambling for spawns right now. The Charger will get it. They'll get the charge spin. It's perfect.
Yeah.
The Hunter gets caution, and he gets about 13 points of damage too. That is big coming out there for Bot. Favela, I think, should have slowed down there as Rochelle crouched to get the shot off and got charge spit for it.
And at this point, we see the Boyz and Favela needing to hold on to all their bonus except for about 300 points if they want to be in the lead. Of course, we said if they are in the lead, it will go finale, but let's see what they can do. Basically, it still has the potential to be close, but they've let some early damage through. Spawns. Smoker pull. Okay, they are. Oh my god, wait! Charge and follow up. It doesn't get cleared. It lands one. Okay, doesn't get more than that, but they're in an awkward position. Purple heading over. Okay, he does slow it down.
Yeah, there was nothing he could really do over there to make a play on it. I don't know if Purple knows where his dumpsters are. I know it's been a while since he's played, but it looks like he knows where he's going. Purple OG player. Played many tournaments over the course of the years, with Bravo as well. And he's getting both toys into play. And let's see what Favela is going to choose to do. They going to accept the fight with the dumpsters in the field? Are they going to take this all the way back? But I don't think they can go all the way back now. They have to play a little aggressive. They can't go through the whole map again and take attacks.
I am right there with you on that one, MK. I think we've got to see the courtyard tank here. Honestly, the dumpsters were pretty terrifying there, getting very close to breaching into that pavilion area. It forced bot out of the pavilion, but they're able to deal with the tank decently enough after that situation. They are getting some chip onto Purple here already. Dumpsters are hit on each end of the pavilion. They continue shooting away though. 1,500. Almost 2K before the tank can start getting in there. The dumpster, Charger, Collateral, Hunter as well. Rock comes out. Rochelle will be able to dodge it, but look at all the smackdowns. Favela, Sloppy goes down. The smoke pool as well. Look at Caution trapped in the corner. 2,700 HP left on the tank. This is horrifyingly bad for the boys in the Favela. It is like a horror movie here. 1,800 HP left with Hydro going down as well. Double cap, double in cap. All the SIs are dead for the time being, but Purple gets a disengage. They will be able to pick up one, but look at Hydro here out in the corner. Tank is threatening it. Jockey trying to get in there. Jockey going a little bit early. Got the boom and the charge as well, but he just sends it in. And finally, a moment's reprieve here at the tank. They're trying desperately to finish off the tank. Now the Charger just sends it in, trying to prevent the pickup. They're going to start doing it again. Drop down, gets a smack onto Ellis. One more? No. But look at all the damage that comes out, even after they pick up Hydro. They are definitely going to be trailing. They desperately need to hold on to every last bit of this 242 bonus and then take it into finale. They have to.
Yeah, as Coach goes back and finds the pills, at least Coach should be fast, be able to catch up with their team. They're going to be quick, so they'll be able to at least navigate fast. But like you said, there's 242 points, and if they hold on to all of it, they're going to be down 400 going into the finale. I mean, it is worth 600 distance, so there is a slight possibility, but I think if they walk in with nothing, they'll just GG it, being down a little bit too much points, but we'll see as they bring the attack from behind. The Hunter, oh, he stumbles Nick through the spit, and that'll take 50 more points away, down to 190, and that delta is starting to get wider and wider now.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Bot needs to keep doing, is just locking in the Hunt spits, locking in the 20 to 50 damage here and there to finish the deal, make it impossible for the boys to come back in the finale. They don't have they don't have much of a tall order here. They just need to land some solid damage here and there.
Alright, they're not hesitating at all. They have Caution's going to be slow. The Charger misses his B-hop, does almost find a target. The Smoker loses his 1v1 with Rochelle, and they will be allowed to push through the kitty land pretty much unscathed. Just a little bit actually, even though they're not really landing now, just from getting scratched alone takes like 30 points away.
Exactly.
I mean, they went from 190 to 144 there with pretty much nothing landing.
Yes.
And that's just an example. When the DB's open, it goes down so fast. Just is what it is. The jockey spawns around the other side. Hunter's going to come in. Hunter trying to find a target. And he gets skated, but the Charger gets the double charge. And they're both only one in the spit, but he's in capped. Luckily, Rochelle gets knocked onto the top of the stairs and takes no spit damage. But that goes from 144 down to 69. And it's dwindling by the minute here now. Not looking good for the Favela boys.
It's a great number, but it's not the number that the boys in Favela want to be seeing at this point. 58 bonus lap, another hit ready to go because they're so slow, right? So, I mean, they can just keep going, keep layering on the pressure, keep getting a scratch here, a scratch there. Ooh, nice ski. Jockey on the head, though. Gonna buy even more. Dips him down a little bit more. That will be a solid hold by the boys of Favela, but the bonus has evaporated. We said they needed 616 bonus to tie. Well, that is basically just going to leave them 616 in the hole at this point if the boys in Favela all four make it into the safe room at this point.
Yeah, I think they do have a little sliver of permanent HP on Discreet, but it's not enough to register as points, unfortunately. The 2 health just isn't quite enough. And the 13% DB can be protected. They're going to go in with the Jockey. Jockey gets cleaned up. Charger gets the in-cap Charger from another zip code, gets killed. We run through the Spit, and that will clean up all of the damage bonus now. And just like you said, no,
Settle down.
they're going to have 616-point delta when they walk in the safe room.
This is not how it's
That's right. A pick up Discreet, keep pressing forward. But the question is, again, I mean, they could get hit here again. We see 493, 494, Smoker pull on the caution, immediately cleared on that 1 HP caution. They call the GG, they immediately disconnect, and that is going to be bot, taking the dub here, sending the Boyz in the Favela down to that loser's bracket, where they are going to be fighting off against some killers.
Yep, we'll let them walk in the safe room before we do our sign-off here, but that will be Team Bot getting the victory over Boyz of the Favela, 2,698 to 2,082. GG.